And welcome to the Bigger Flip Show. My name is Michael Pinter, where I teach you how to start flipping houses, or if you're already doing it, how to grow your business. I shut the light off on top. I think it's a little better. Um, so we're going through a series of mistakes that real estate investors make. I've made all of these mistakes. I think I made them all. I certainly made this one. So this one is using unimportant information to inflate an expected price. So these are kinds of deals that I get sent to by students or people who don't know what they're doing. And when they're starting out, and what they'll do is they'll look at an area, and the area, everything's selling, everything decent selling for, everything in an area is selling for $500,000, for example. And what they do is they use unimportant information. So, and I'll explain some of these because they may seem important to you. This one has a pool, or this one's on a bigger lot. Now, those are things that may increase the value a little, but it's not clear and very hard to quantify. For me personally, when I see a pool, I count it as a zero. Are there people who like pools? Sure. Unless let me rephrase. Unless it's in an area where a pool is needed. So if you're buying a house in a vacation area like the Hamptons, you need a pool. But if you're buying an area in most of Long Island, if it has a pool, it's a positive for some people and it's a negative for others. So I have bought, fixed up, sold houses with pools where the first thing the buyer did was fill in the pool. They looked at it as a negative. This is going to cost me 20 grand to fill in the pool. I don't want a pool. I'm afraid about a pool. Pool brings additional liability. Neighbor could come in and swim, drown, and sue me. Things like that have happened. My kid could fall in the pool, God forbid, drown. Not good. That's happened, unfortunately. Not to me, thank God. But some people love a pool. For some people, the pool is the end-all, be-all of the house. But it's very hard to quantify what that pool is worth. I take it as a zero. If I can get more money for it, that's great. Bigger lot size. I see this all the time. Every house in the area is a 60 by 100. This one is 70 by 100. 10 feet of extra width is going to probably amount to zero to a buyer. They may not even realize it. Now, if every house has a smaller backyard in your house, the house is in the front of the property, bigger backyard might have value, very hard to quantify. In general, I assume those things, unless it's a massive lot that can be subdivided, and I want to be the one to subdivide it and build on it, then I take it as a zero in general, right? Just a bigger lot, zero to me. Nice, easier to sell probably for that guy who wants more place. There are people who want smaller lots. They're thinking, this big lot, I have to pay for somebody to cut the grass. That's going to be more money. That could be an extra $100 every month. That sucks. So you got to understand these things seem to be good, but could be actual deficits. So you can't use things like that to come to me and say, well, this property's ARV, the after repaired value, is going to be much more. I don't know that. I'm assuming not. I assume that and again, we can't use square footage in New York. You can use square footage or price per square foot everywhere else, but not New York. So in New York, I'm looking for the same style of house. So if it's a ranch, I want to see what other ranchers are going for, capes, colonials, whatever they are. I'm looking for bedrooms and bathrooms. Obviously, if one house is significantly bigger, I'll give it a little more room, but I don't use a price per square foot. I'm looking for similar styles of homes with similar bedrooms and bathrooms. What are they selling for? That's it. If I see one that's on a smaller lot that went for a lot of money, I'm not going to assume mine has an extra 20 feet of width is going to come out for more. This is a mistake that a lot of newbies make, and it is not a good indicator of your experience because these things very often do not amount to any quantifiable. Sometimes they amount to zero additional, and certainly there's no way to quantify what it's worth. This just isn't. Unless you have 100 comps with pools and 100 comps without pools. 100 comps at a smaller lot size, 100 comps, and you never have that. So thank you very, very much for watching. I really appreciate it.